Welcome at your first club media interview, Jorge. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Doing good.
Yeah, how are you
How
guys?
the training going?
So far they're going well. I mean, I'm enjoying them. You know, it's preseason is always tough, but for the most part, I'm enjoying every second of it.
Okay, you signed at KV Mechelen after a trial period. Am I
Yeah.
correctly stated?
Yeah.
How does that feel? Such a trial period. Is it difficult because you have to prove yourself, or are you like happy as a player that you get this opportunity? Or
No, I
how is
mean,
that?
it was happy because I got a great opportunity, but it was also tough because there's a lot going through your head. You know, like, oh, if you don't do well or you don't performing, then they're not gonna want to sign you, or you know, you just have a lot of thoughts going through your head, like, oh, I have to give it my all every day to, like, it's a great opportunity that came up, and you know, it's just a lot of thoughts going through my head, whether it's like performing or being at my best, you know. So yeah, it's a little tough.
Little tough, but
Yeah.
you managed. You signed here. You played in the USA for the LA Galaxy Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how did you end up there? Because you're a Mexican player.
Yeah. Well, I'm born in Mexico in Sahuaya, Michoacan, and at the age of 5, I left Mexico and I went to the USA, and I grew up there, and then I just played at a local club where I used to live in Riverside.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up playing for a club called Empire.
Empire.
Yeah,
Okay.
Empire Soccer Club, and then
Shout out to Empire.
shout out Empire. That's where it all began. Yeah, and then but before Empire, I just joined a regular Sunday league team, which was like, you know, you train, and like it was just fun for me because I enjoyed it. So like I would just train, and then we would play every Sunday. And yeah, like from there, I guess the Empire Scouts, like the club, they came to like find local talent, and they asked me if I wanted to go train and try out for them. And yeah, I went to Empire, and I ended up staying there.
Cool. How do you look back at the situation where you moved? Because you moved with your entire family, I guess, to the
To United States.
to the United
Yeah.
States. Yeah. How was that? Was it a difficult period for you guys?
I mean, the beginning, yeah, it was difficult because first, like, it was only my father that was there.
Okay.
And then
So it was you and your dad?
yeah, it was me and my dad. And then after, I think a year or two, that's when my mother came.
Okay.
But this was when I was younger, like before I started playing football. Yeah, and then, I mean, once we were all together, like always, the beginning's always tough. But yeah, thankfully, like once, you know, you live and you begin to work and everything, it starts getting better.
Another tough situation was your time in Ukraine, I guess.
Yeah.
You got transferred there to a club, I don't know.
It's called Chernomorets.
Chernomorets.
Yeah.
There you go. A few weeks later, all hell breaks loose with the war with Russia. Can you take us back to the time that all happened? How did you experience that?
That was pretty sad. Well, for me, sad, and like it was tragic, you know, because like for me, I don't have family in Ukraine. I was the only one. I was alone there. But like the morning that we woke up, that war had started. Well, I called my parents, and they were aware that it started, and it was just sad and like a bit of tragedy because like players that are from Ukraine, they have family in Kyiv and like places that was like getting dangerous, you know. So they wake up to like phone calls of their family saying like, oh, like, you know, like there's bombs close by us, and like the players are stressing out, and you know, it's a lot for everyone. Like it's like a tough situation because we don't know if we're gonna leave or stay, you know, like, and then there's like war going on. And while I was there, I heard 2 bombs like go off. Yeah, which was
you really
like
experienced the
yeah,
fighting
like
and the war
I was able to hear
yourself.
2 bombs, and when I hear the bombs, you know, you just start thinking the worst, like, well, am I gonna make it out alive, or you know, like. So I mean, what I did was I would just call my parents, and I stayed on the phone with them, like, you know, talking to them and see how everything was at home. I was trying to act normal, not to make them get panicked, but deep down inside, like I was scared, you know,
Must
because
have been stressful.
yeah, like I didn't know if I was gonna make it out or if I was like if that was the end.
Luckily, you're here now.
Yeah, luckily I'm Mechelen now,
You're
so
in Mechelen, yeah. We have a Ukrainian player as well,
Yeah.
Marian. I don't know whether you
Yeah.
chatted about it, about your situation, about how he experiences it.
yeah, we talked about it, and I think his family is on the other side. It's like close to Poland. Yeah, I don't remember the name, but like thankfully his family is safe as well, and they're away from the trouble and the bombing going on.
Let's keep that behind us, you arrived in Mechelen.
Yeah.
You got to the stadium. Have you experienced some city travels as well? Have you visited the city?
I've gone around the city, like you know, like just like the city center. Like I would get a bike and just ride around.
It's not that big.
Yeah, it's not that big, so maybe 10, 20 minutes you cover the center. I've gone up to the tower that you go up the stairs, and then you see.
You went up the Sint-Amandstown.
And you see all the city, and I mean it looks beautiful. You know, once you're up there, and
it's a nice place.
yeah.
So you've biked through Mechelen. Have you seen some places that you thought by yourself, okay, that would be nice to have a bite, grab a bite, or go have a drink or
The
something?
place that I like so far, that I go a lot, it's Hawaiian poke bowl.
The Poke Bowl?
Yeah, the poke bowl.
Okay.
For some reason, I've never tried poke bowl before.
No?
And I actually tried it here in Mechelen for the first time, and it was good.
Which one did you take?
Spicy tuna.
The spicy
Yeah.
tuna. That's a good one. But have you seen any Mexican restaurants here in Mechelen?
I think there's one, but I forgot the name of it. But it's not like Mexican. I think it's the
Did you
people
go there
that.
already, or no?
Yeah, I went in there. The people that run the restaurant, they're from Peru, so it's not like typical Mexican food, but it was decent. Yeah.
Okay, it was decent?
Yeah, it was decent.
The best in Belgium, or are you still?
No, I mean that's the only one I've
still
gone.
looking
So
around?
yeah, I
Okay,
still haven't got
you're
around.
Still looking around.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your first thought when your agent told you, okay, we've got a club in Belgium, KV Mechelen? What did you think about that? Have you Googled us? Did you know us before?
No, yeah. To be honest, I had never heard of the club or the city or anything. But I know, well, my agent had told me that it's a good club. They have a lot of history, and you know, they've in the past couple of years, like they've done great things. So yeah, I Google you guys, and like yeah, first thing I see is like all the supporters and the beautiful stadium and everything. So,
Have
like,
you visited some home games?
yeah, I
Yeah?
was at the playoff games.
How was
Yeah,
that?
it's amazing. Like I just got the feeling, you know, like I want to play here.
Okay, cool. Am I correct that you have a place in Mechelen already now? Are you staying
No,
in
no,
Mechelen
no.
City at
I'm staying at the Van der Waal Hotel.
Van der Waal?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay, still looking.
Still looking, yeah. But there's a couple options that open up in July, so hopefully,
Okay.
by when we come back after camp
And all those options are
in Mechelen. Yeah.
Mechelen or the
Yeah,
cities
like around,
Okay.
not too far from.
How did you experience the time when they told you, okay, Jorge, we are really pleased about your performing at the trial. We'd like to give you a contract. How was that?
It was an amazing feeling because, I mean, like first of all, like when I got there, like the guys, they were all welcoming. Like I felt like I had been in the squad for a while now, because there was never like a dull moment where, you know, like they were like, I don't know, it happened other places where a guy comes to trial and, you know, they treat them different. Yeah, I felt welcomed. Everyone was nice, you know. They would all talk to me, and then they're like, I'm Mexican, so Mexicano, you know, like make jokes. But yeah, like it felt like relief, and I'm happy for myself because, yeah, like the situation that I was in, from going to being in a contract to having to leave due to the war and everything, I come back and I get this opportunity from a great club, and once they told me that, like they wanted me to stay, then you know it's a bit of relieving.
And you're at ease now.
Yeah, like now.
Are you speaking Spanish with some guys in the group, or is it mostly English?
Nah, it's mostly English, but a lot of them they try to speak Spanish. They're like, teach me. Like Alec, he's the one that knows the most. Alec.
He knows,
He knows Spanish. Yeah, he says he tries to learn on Duolingo, and he practices more with me. So in the mornings he comes in, he's like, like ¿cómo estás? And then I talk back to him. He's like, am I saying it right?
Are they like typical Mexican sayings?
No, like actually,
supporters
like he knows more than like the typical. Like he understands a lot of it.
Do you know some Dutch already? What things can you say?
The only thing I could say is hello, all is good.
Hello, that's good.
That's about it.
That's about it?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
I mean, I'm trying to learn, but it's complicated, you know.
Are you learning here with some teacher, or is it just like on Duolingo?
Right now, I practice on Duolingo, and I try to say some stuff to the teammates, but I think I'm gonna start taking some classes for Dutch. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Jorge, thanks a lot for your time. What are you going to do right now at the gym? Are you just having a nap, or?
No, now I'm gonna go to recover and get some treatment with the physio, and you know, to prepare for the next session.
Afternoon training.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Of course.